to talk about how to train heeling. Heeling is one of the most difficult things to teach a dog as far as keeping it precise. Obviously, a lot of heeling work is done on leash, and even with a dog that has learned to heel off leash, a lot of training is still done using the leash to keep the dog in the correct position. When you first start training a dog for heeling, you want to do what's called binding the dog. So Wendy has on her training collar, and she's in correct heeling position. Correct heel position is so that the ear of the dog aligns with the seam of your pants. Quimby, side, sit. And as you can see, she does tend to forge a little bit, so that's my challenge with her. So I'm going to give her just enough leash to keep her in the position that I want her. So I want to keep it loose, but I don't want to allow her to go too far. So I'm just going to wrap my finger right here. If she goes too far, my hand is going to stay stationary. My arm and my hand will stay exactly here. If she goes too far, she's going to feel pressure on the leash. If she doesn't go out of position, she won't feel pressure on the leash. So it's a self-fulfilling training. Quimby, heel. You know, I'm giving her a little too much leash and she's forging. Reel her back in a little bit. Right here. Good girl. Good heel. And obviously, when you're training, talk to the dog. Give it cues. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. Now, outside turns are particularly difficult because the dog has to go faster. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Easy. Easy. Inside turns, the dog has to fall back a little bit because you're staying at the same pace. This is very, very difficult to teach, and it's one of the things that you use your cones for. This is an exercise you'll have to do in obedience. Good. Good heel, Quimby. Good heel. Good job. See, when I stop, I want her right here, aligned with the side of my pants. As I said, much of your training is going to be on leash, so that you can control the dog, and the dog learns exactly where it needs to be. Sit. When you get to the point where you're training off leash, or beginning to train off leash, you want to give the dog a target. One of the most effective targets, obviously, is food. And you want to do what's called giving the dog your pocket hand. It's as if you took food right out of your pocket, and your hand is right here. I have the food between my thumb and my hand, aligned with the side of my pants. Again, it targets the dog right where you want it to be. Quimby, sit. When I start out, I'm going to hold my hand up here, gives the dog a target. In obedience, you're either going to hold your hand down along your side, or you can hold your hand in front of you like this. If you have a dog that tends to forge or come forward as it's heeling, you probably don't want to do this because it encourages the dog to come and wrap around in front of you. So with Quimby, I tend to do a heeling position that looks like this. Sit. Quimby, heel. Good. Nice work. Good girl. And you want to feed in the position where you want the dog. So again, if she was lagging, I would probably feed with my right hand here to encourage her to come forward. But she doesn't. She forges. So when I feed, if I have food in my right hand, I'll put it in my left behind my back, bring it right around here, and only feed her when she's right next to me where I want her. Quimby, sit, heel. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Now she's getting pretty good at speeding up on the outside turns and falling back on the inside turns. Easy. Come on. Come on. Good girl. But I have verbal cues. Come on, let's go. Yep. Easy. Easy. Good. Let's go. Let's go. See her speed up? That's what you want. Good girl. Precise heeling takes a lot of time. Generally, it takes several years to get a dog to heel really well and really precisely. So it's not something you're going to do right away, but these are some tips that can help you.